What's happening, guys? Okay, we're on part 2 of this little river journey up in Victoria, New South Wales, and we are just leaving Tooleybuc. Don't you love that name, Tooleybuc? And we are heading down to Albury Wodonga. So where I'm heading to tonight is actually Wodonga. We've got this little birthday party for a couple of friends of mine, Rodney and Jen, and they don't know I'm coming, so I don't know whether it's going to be a surprise or they're going to be disappointed, but we're going to end up down there tonight. And there's a couple of different ways from Tooleybuc that you can get there. We're going to go the New South Wales side because we'll be coming back in one of the other episodes back up the river the other side. So we're going to head down through Deniliquin. So we'll go through via Deniliquin and then through to Albury, and there's probably a fair bit to see through along that section, so we'll go for a bit of a look around. But I better turn the camera around and show you guys what I'm looking at. So that means it's time to start the music. So this is the Wocool River at Kyalite. I've actually never known much about the Wocool River. It's not a very known river, or not where I come from, but I have read about it, and it's a lot wider than I thought it was going to be. A nice little picnic area here, free barbecue over there, boat ramp, and up the hill is a little old Kyalite pub. So the river we've been following the last part has been the Edward River, and this crosses back over towards Swan Hill. We're not going to go that way. I just thought I'd come across and check the river out, and we'll do a U-turn up here because we want to go to Deniliquin, and we'll come back via Swan Hill way in the next couple of days. Not too many places to camp along the river where I've just been coming. You can see the river all the way down on the right with the beautiful old river gums, but not too many tracks leading down there. I think it's mainly all privately owned, so yeah, not too many spots. So we'll head right and go to Deniliquin. There we go, the Moulamein Lake. Looks like you got to pay to put your boat in. Okay guys, well that's Moulamein. I've cleaned the windscreen for you. Should be a bit better now. Yeah, wasn't much to see there. They don't really make much of the river, of the Edward River, but looks a good little town. Maybe I just missed where you go down by the river. Hang on, what's it say? Town centre, Moulamein Wharf. We'll go for a drive down and see if we can see the Moulamein Wharf. Maybe I missed the good spot. Looks like a boat ramp back to the left, so alright, I'll take that back. Maybe it is a nice little river town. Well, there we go, an old wharf. We better call in and check this out. So this old wharf, she would have had a few old paddle steamers pulling up to it back in the day. I didn't read the sign, but I'm guessing it's would have mainly been wool. And she's up pretty high. I've got to check some maps because I thought this should be flowing to the left, but it's flowing to the right. But not much flow, not as much as the Murray. Looks like there is a bit of a park across the other side there you must be able to get to. A few tables and chairs. A great little town on the Edward River. Saw this old railway bridge, thought it was worth a look at. I'm a complete idiot. I just got out to take a photo of the bridge and I sort of went straight ahead there over that log. I didn't see all that wire wrapped around it, got my foot caught, went arse over tit. Don't think anyone saw me. So just heading into Deniliquin. Never been here before, supposed to be a pretty big town. It's got a Macca's in it, McDonald's, so it must be big. So just about to cross the Edward River. We actually have to go back the other way to get to Albury and Wodonga, but I think the main township of is just over the river here. A little houseboat on there, looks fairly wide. Shoot into the town centre. Not too sure where I'm going, but trying to find somewhere on the river to have lunch. I got some fish and chips. That's going to be the food review for the day. So late lunch, got the party on tonight, so there won't be any cook up. What do we got down here? Okay, fish and chip review. Banks of the Edward River at Deniliquin, whatever it's called. Now I'm going to allow that these have been in the van for 5 minutes. So we've got one bit of fish, 2 prawns, 2 calamari. Prawns are out of a packet, calamari's out of a packet, the fish, don't know, looks okay. Snap test isn't going to be good because I can feel it's already floppy. It's bending around like rubber, and I don't think that was just because it was in the van for 5 minutes. It could have been. Back with a review score in a minute. Okay, that's me done and dusted. Fish was real rubbery. Chips are okay. Prawns and calamari are okay. 5.9, that's my review. But I think my magpie mate here might give it a 9.2. We'll see. Oh, we got a boat coming down the river. First boat I've seen for a few days. Okay, well that's Deniliquin. Looks like it's a pretty nice little riverside town. But we got to go back the way we came, back up over the Edward River. And then we turn right and we'll head down towards Albury and Wodonga. We could have gone back across the river and back down to the Murray, but we're going to stay in New South Wales and head down there that way. And then the next couple of episodes we'll come back up on the Victorian side of the River Murray. So up here in New South Wales, or I'm guessing they call it the Riverina, because this is the Riverina highway I'm on. They've got a lot of these big irrigation channels. Climb up here and try and show you. So I'm guessing they just go around a lot of the paddocks here and they just open the gate, whichever one they want to irrigate. Fair bit of work to make them. Okay, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not too sure how long it took us to get to how long. Shit. I wasn't going to say it. So just getting near Albury with the River Murray to the right. The old landscape's definitely changed the further we've got east. A lot hillier, a few mountains in the background. And I probably haven't explained, Albury and Wodonga are both fairly big towns on the River Murray. Albury is in New South Wales and across the other side of the river is Wodonga. And Wodonga is where we're heading to tonight. But I'm going to have a quick look around Albury and see what's happening. Okay, did a little bit of shopping in, where am I, Albury. You think I can find bloody Wodonga? I think they must have a bit of a love-hate relationship, these two towns, because not one sign for Wodonga, and I think there's a freeway or something out there to the left of me, but and there's two bridges, so I'm not too sure. I think I'll turn right down here at the next one. We should get to the old bridge hopefully. Okay, this looks like a bridge, so this should take us into Wodonga, and we'll go and find somewhere where I can pull up, maybe somewhere near the river, and tidy myself up ready for this party tonight. Murray River, and she's got a bit of flow. Okay guys, I thought I might be able to get a spot near the river at Wodonga, but there's actually a lot of overflow waters near it and you can't actually get near the river. So I'm parked here. I'm going to get changed, tidy myself up for this party tonight, and try and behave. I only know the two people whose party it is, don't know anyone else. So I think the plan of attack is drink lots of beer, and that should break the ice. But I might take my phone in and do a bit of filming when I catch up with Jen and Rodney. And before that, I'll drive up near the RSL somewhere, find a car park, and that's where we're going to camp for the night. Okay guys, I've tidied myself up. Got a new jacket just for the occasion. Still look bloody rough, but she'll do. Had a pommy shower. I think this is going to be the camping spot for the night. We're at a pub called Ewan Hill. Looks a bit yuppie for me, but I'm going to go and have a couple of beers in there. And then the RSL club is exactly the other side over there. So a quick walk to the RSL to Jen and Rodney's party, and go and probably make an idiot of myself. Okay guys, we just got back from the party. Had a great time. Thanks Rodney and Jen. But I know that you can hear it. Where I've decided to camp in this car park, there's about 20,000 bloody frogs. See if you can hear that. What the hell's going on here? Alright, we'll try and get some sleep. Catch you guys in the morning. Good morning. Well, we're a little bit seedy after the party last night, but not too bad. I've tidied up the campsite, and that's going to be the end of this part 2 of my little trip up the River Murray in Victoria and New South Wales. Now we're going to head towards Yarrawonga way now and look for a campsite. So we'll catch you guys next week.